Did you know that French Bulldogs are facing more serious challenges in 2024 than ever before? I made a video a few weeks ago which you can click on the link above to view, explaining the health issues they currently face and why. Today, let's discuss if the more recent crossbreeding between French Bulldogs and Shar-Peis can help save French Bulldogs from extinction, as current projections show that you may not be able to find one healthy enough to breed with within the next 10 years. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my page, and please stick around to the end of the video to find out how Big Rope and Velvet can help save both the overall health for this beautiful breed as well as the current market for French Bulldogs as a whole. What's up guys, I'm Aaron with Laurent Frenchies. I'm sure you've seen French Bulldogs all over social media, but what you might not know is the struggles they currently deal with today. Today we're diving into the world of innovative solutions for our furry friends, including the recent popularity of the newest wave of French Bulldogs known as Big Rope and Velvet. Let's first talk about what Big Rope and Velvet is and how it ended up being a part of the French Bulldog repertoire. As you all may or may not know, the AKC only recently allowed some of the newer varieties of French Bulldogs to be registered and perform at AKC sanctioned shows, as they only recognize black, fawn, pied, and brindle French Bulldogs. The AKC still has a slightly different registration method for dogs that don't fit into their standard category, as they require the registration to go to a different department with photos attached of your dog. So what is a Big Rope? Since there is currently no way to test for this new phenotype in the DNA of French Bulldogs, they go by the look. Big Rope Frenchies have a wrinklier face and a rounder and much more pronounced snout, while the velvet coat looks more like a horse, shorter and shinier. When I first heard about the velvet coats, I thought it was genius that they found a way to breed shedding out of the breed, but I was wrong because they still shed a ton. Ironically, French Bulldogs with the long fur allele shed the least out of any of the French Bulldogs. I explained this in much further detail in a previous video of mine, but inbreeding and inline breeding with French Bulldogs are a huge issue within the community, with some projections and research showing that up to 25% of dogs within this breed are inbred. The inherent health and behavioral issues that are greatly increased from this act will practically make this breed extinct and greatly reduce the chance that you can find a healthy French Bulldog to breed your dog with over the next 5 to 10 years, as much healthier dog breeds have about a 5% inbreeding rate. Enter Big Rope and Velvet. So how did we get this in the French Bulldog breed, you ask? There are many variations of dog genetics that are caused by mutations in the genetics of dogs, but that kind of evolution can take thousands of years. This is not the evolution of French Bulldog genetics fighting the health issues that are running rampant in this breed. This is an actual crossbreeding of French Bulldogs with Shar-Peis, with both the Big Rope style snout and the velvet fur texture coming from Shar-Peis. This particular variation of French Bulldog made it over to America in the last 2 to 3 years, and its popularity has risen exponentially since then. This caused an overall cooling market for the price of French Bulldogs to once again inflate to the levels we saw about 5 years ago when fluffy Frenchies were introduced to the American market. There will be people in the community saying that this was accomplished through selective breeding practices, but features this distinct from its counterpart don't just arrive out of thin air, as I've already explained in many of my previous videos that DNA is absolute. They simply selected another dog breed, crossed it over, and in my opinion came out better for it. Whether you know it or not, many of the varieties of French Bulldogs you see today came from a mutation in the DNA or crossbreeding a French Bulldog to another breed. For all of the purists out there, has this been such a bad thing? Not only did it bring a variety to the breed never before seen, but it also created one of the highest markets for buyers maybe that we've ever seen in any dog breed. Not to mention the health benefits. With inbreeding happening at a rate of almost 25% in this breed, it was just a matter of time before those numbers catch up to cause an even higher rate of health and behavioral issues in the breed per the study. French Bulldogs have been battling health issues and breeding challenges, making it tough for them to live their best lives. These problems have created a pressing need for new and creative solutions to enhance their well-being. But not so fast. According to a new study performed by the AKC, the health issues of purebred dogs may have been overblown, as this new article states that purebred dogs in fact don't suffer more health problems and diseases than mixed breed dogs. I would caution you all to be careful with studies like this, people. The study only includes 27,541 dogs over a range of about 25 different breeds, with French Bulldogs, who already suffer a lot more health issues than other breeds, not being in the top 3 most used breeds in this study. I would also label this study much more accurately as a survey, as it wasn't very much science that went into getting the results here. No cliff notes, no charts showing the data, and no citing of sources anywhere to be found. I did leave a link in the description if you want to read the entire article from AKC. Overall, I do think having the variety of different phenotypes that show themselves is absolutely a good thing for the breed and its perception around the world. Years ago, I was a bit apathetic about just jumping on trends for the sake of doing it, but the more I know about this incredible breed, the more my mind has opened up to the idea. Besides, if I call myself a breeder, it would behoove me to actually have a product that buyers are asking for. Breeding is still a skill that takes knowledge and experience, so the only way to have longevity is to do good business, continue to improve the breed, and evolve. I think Big Rope Frenchies look great and add variety to the breed, and it's exciting to see what this will actually do to the overall health of the breed in coming years. All jokes aside, I do in fact think that in a few ways that Big Rope has arrived to help save the breed, both from inexperienced breeders that continue to inbreed, causing more health and behavioral issues, and from the overall market going down as there are more and more puppies being produced that aren't of good quality. French Bulldogs are a luxury breed and should be priced and taken care of as such. Big Rope and Velvet Frenchies are most likely here to stay and should continue to be selectively bred to keep this breed going strong. I don't know though, guys. I would like to hear your thoughts, and I encourage you to share what you think about Big Rope and Velvet Frenchies. Do you love them or do you hate them? Do you think it's irresponsible for the AKC to put such a juvenile survey out there as scientific studies? I think it's highly irresponsible of them, as the information about inbreeding is out there now and the health issues that this breed has, and I think it's important that we're all aware of it and always try to find solutions to help out with those health issues. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video for news and more information about French Bulldogs, and you'll definitely want to stay tuned as I keep you updated weekly on a new litter of 5 beautiful puppies I had earlier this week. Thanks for watching.